Hola, spooky friends. So, my next review is going to be on Tragedy Girls. Oh my goodness gracious. I have so many good things to say about this film. I love it. It is so good. Oh my gosh. I watched it on Amazon Prime and they have it listed under horror and comedy. It's an hour and 38 minutes. It came out in 2017. I was not disappointed at any point during this film. I thought when I first saw it and I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh man, not another teen movie, right? But it isn't. It isn't. It has teenagers in it, but they could have taken out the teenagers and replaced it with like adults, and it still would have been phenomenal, you guys. You have to see this movie. It has everything. You've got your light comedy, you've got your slasher. It is definitely 100% a slasher film. You've got your mystery. You've got, there is no who done it because you know who done it. The mystery though is like, what are they going to do next? Like, they kind of give a hint, but then once they go and actually do what they do, you're just like, oh my gosh. Yes, it is great. And I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I had to see what was coming next. And in most cases, I was totally shocked by what came next. This movie does not disappoint. I give it 5 stars all day long, you guys. Rotten Tomatoes gave this film a score of 83%, and I would give it more than that. Like I said in previous videos, I don't always trust Rotten Tomatoes, but in this case, I think they were on the mark somewhat. I would have given it a higher score, but because you have everything in it, everything is in it. There's a little romance. There is a little teenish kind of feel to it at times, but for the most part, not at all. Not at all. Like I said, you could have replaced it with adults. It would have felt the same way throughout the entire film. What I don't know what else to say. I mean, it is just such a good show. And it's nonstop from beginning to end. There is a twist a little bit towards the end. There is a twist to it, and you think, oh my gosh, no. Like, I don't want to say what the twist is because I don't want to give any part of this film away because it's one of those that you definitely have to watch. But you're just like, oh man, no. And then it twists, and you're just like, oh my gosh, yes. And it's just, there's the 2 main characters. It's like you can find your personality in each girl, but then like you find the girl that you think you're most like, and like your bestie is the other girl. And that's what they are. They're like, extremely close best friends, basically, and they go on a killing spree. That's all I'm going to say about this movie. I don't want to give any more of it away, but that's what it's about. So definitely give it a check out. It is worth it. You will not be disappointed whatsoever in this film. The end, I was like, oh my gosh, the prom. That's all I'm going to say is the prom. When the 2 of them get together at the end, I told my husband as we were watching it, and when it came to that part, I was just like, oh man, they're going to pull a Carrie. I didn't see that coming at all. Not at all. I wasn't expecting the ending at all. And I should back that up a little bit. But when I mean the ending, I'm talking about also when the boyfriend gets pushed. That's all I'm going to say. Their masks at the prom are awesome. I loved it. I loved how they like held hands as they were watching the suffering. I don't know what else to say, so I don't give it away. Yeah, so definitely check this movie out. I watched it on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure if it's a Prime original or not, but it's definitely worth watching. It's got the blood, the gore, all of that is in it. You're not going to be disappointed by it at all. Like I said, it does have some light comedy in it as well. So it does keep you entertained from start to finish. You're not going to be bored watching this film. It's got some really cool music in it too. I noticed that it had some really good music in it as well. Totally believable. 100% believable. It's one of those films that you're just like, man, that could really happen. Like, and even the kills that they pull off, some of them are exaggerated, but it could be done. That's what makes this film so scary, is that, yeah, that really could happen. So yeah, this is definitely a cozy movie. I could put this movie on and chill, relax, and do what I need to do and have it playing in the background and still enjoy it. And I could watch it over and over and over again. And in fact, I may watch it again this weekend because I liked it that much. It's great. And there's a ton of other shows that I need to watch so I can review it for y'all. But this movie was just really great. I loved it. As you can tell, I keep saying that over and over and over and over and over again. So, yeah, it's called Tragedy Girls. It is rated R. I would say that I would let, like, probably I would say maybe like 16 years old. I would let a 16-year-old and older watch it, definitely. I think they can handle it. There's no sex. The language isn't all that bad. It's just because of all the murder, basically. But yeah, it's the special effects are amazing in this movie. Like, it just looks so freaking real. And the sounds. You know, I'm like a sound person. Like, when it comes to Saw, I have trouble with Saw because of some of the sounds. It just grosses me out and I can't watch some of it because of that. In this movie, the sounds are just kind of like that. Like, they're a little exaggerated. And I didn't catch it at first. And it was actually my husband that noticed it. And he was like, you notice how the sounds when they kill are like a little exaggerated? And I'm like, you know, you're right. Yeah. So definitely watch this film. It is called, once again, Tragedy Girls. I watched it on Amazon Prime. So that's going to wrap it up for my review of Tragedy Girls. 5 big stars, 2 thumbs up. So don't forget to like this video. Speaking of thumbs up, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. That is greatly appreciated. Also, hit that bell if you want to be notified whenever a new video that I do comes out, and you can be one of the first to see it. Lucky you. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. So remember, stay spooky, my friends.